The 16 car, Derringer, smoothly through turn number 6 on the final lap. And McDonald in second place in the 21 car, still trying to catch the leader. There's the checkered flag. Darrell Derringer in car number 16, your winner of the Golden State 400 at Riverside, with McDonald in car number 21.
The white flag is out. One more lap. This crowd is delirious. Can Bobby do it? Down the back chute, Waltrip punches the Chevy hard to charge Allison again. In the third turn, Darrell is on him, and Bobby tries desperately to stave him off. Donnie closes. This threesome is glued together and going for a blanket finish. Here they come. Watch it. Bobby Allison does it in an absolutely spectacular finish.
His car come around. 25-second lead. Now it's actually about 22-second lead for Bobby Allison. I suppose that he could coast around at this point if he did run out of gas, but they've taken it right to the bottom of the tank. Here comes Bobby, hurtling down the back straight, rolling into turn number 3. He's just about home free. He won the Rebel earlier in the spring. This will be his third victory here at Darlington in the Southern 500. Here he comes. He's got the checker, and he wins it and backs off immediately. He knows he's low on fuel.
Knight was calling the race for Michael Waltrip. They came home second. He's telling him, keep it on the bottom. The AP will try you high, but just keep it on the bottom. He has no help.
Ward Burton is on pit road out of gas. White flag is in the air. Final lap. Are we seeing a rookie breakthrough at the biggest track of all? Or can Bobby Labonte get a run and Labonte slow down? Is Labonte out of gas? He's out of fuel. Labonte's come up dry. He's definitely out of fuel. Now Biffle can try and breathe it and make sure he has enough because it's a long way back to Jeff Burton. 3 seconds. What an upset this is going to be. Corner for Greg Biffle. There'll be a celebration in the Pacific Northwest tonight. There's his girlfriend Nicole. For Jack Roush, Greg Biffle is going to score a win at Daytona in just his 23rd NASCAR Winston Cup start. Greg Biffle wins.
You know, the best part about it, the most humbling thing in the world, hey, white flag, one more lap. Most humbling thing in the world is Roush took my word for it. He never saw him race.
And put him through the old gong show process, and certainly it's all worked out for all of them. A Craftsman Truck Series championship, a NASCAR Busch Series championship, a first Nextel Cup Series win at Daytona, July 2003. Now half a lap from their first win of 2004. First half of this season, a struggle for Greg Biffle and this team. But after a couple of top 10s in the last 2 oval track races, he's going to come back to lead the most laps today and pick up career victory number 2. Vancouver, Washington's Greg Biffle wins at Michigan. White flag, 1 lap to go. Look at this. Kurt might get challenged by some of these guys coming up behind him.
He certainly doesn't need to lose those positions.
Jimmy Johnson to second. Jeff Gordon third. Kurt Busch in 5th and trying to hang on to that spot. If he stays there, he wins the title.
You may see a Hail Mary here by the 20 car. Right on the back bumper of Jeff Gordon. Don't think he can do it.
Checker flag is up. Greg Biffle wins the Ford 400 at the Homestead Miami Speedway.
Jeff Gordon has gone to the garage.
Can you imagine it's going to be close? 500 miles. 3.5 hours, 250 laps, 3 guys fighting for the win.
Yeah, it's a 3-horse race. McMurray well back. Biffle and Busch to the bottom.
He drives it down into turn 1 and 2, but Kurt Busch in the 97 got a good bite off the corner there side by side for second. Boy, you can see Kurt. He is trying out. He's driving as hard as he can go.
48's real good. Just protect the bottom down here. Protect the back.
Kurt Busch. Kurt's late wingman right there. Basically, he's holding him up just enough that Greg's going to be able to get to the finish line here first.
Kurt Busch holds Jimmy Johnson at bay, and Greg Biffle is coming around to win in Montana, California.
Good job, boys.
to go.
He's going to be there when they get back around here, I can tell you that. He is cutting into that 42's lead. But that's the cat right
Still
there.
got plenty of room. Just give yourself plenty of room there to get you a good picture here. If you can get it off before. Give you some room on that 77.
I'd say that'd be the thing to do.
Greg Biffle's going to lead 219 laps. And for car owner Jack Roush, it's going to be 4 wins with 4 different drivers. Greg Biffle wins in Texas.
Jimmy McMurray.
Get it done. Jeff Gordon comes right up to the back bumper and moves the car aside. Just moves Edwards over.
Carl Edwards goes for a ride. And here goes Biffle for the lead. 16 car. They'll be coming to the white flag this time.
Greg Biffle has led the most laps. Can he lead the last lap?
I think he might do it.
Here comes Gordon for second on the inside.
And remember, Gordon had those 4 tires. He's got a lap to get it done.
White flags in the air. They're in turn 2. This is the race. This is it. Casey Kane takes third. Newman fades to fourth. Greg Biffle has them all in his mirror.
He's got it made. If he can just ride her through here, just keep her between the rails.
I mean, Jeff Gordon drove that thing down into turn 3.
Greg Biffle leads 176 laps and wins the Dodge Charger 500. 12th in the Nextel Cup standings. White flag for Greg Biffle.
Those 2 tires are going to hang in there for Kyle Busch. Another good call in the pits.
Still got plenty of room, man.
Plenty of room. He's got a 4.6 second lead. That's like from here to Wilmington.
He just needs to be 3 and 4 here. Don't get involved in any lap traffic.
Greg Biffle becomes the 27th different Nextel Cup driver to win at Dover. He gets Jack Roush his white flag.
What was it that Jerry Reed said? When you're hot, you're hot.
Biffle's hot.
16 is hot.
That baby is hot. Hot, hot, hot.
And Mark Martin is driving like a young man, not somebody in the twilight of his career, as the Busch brothers battle with Rusty Wallace 4-9.
No longer a battle. Kyle Busch would drive by him in the 5 car.
Youth has served.
4 tires have served.
Mr. Feelgood came through that time.
Greg Biffle coming off turn 4. 5th win of the season. 8th win of his Nextel Cup career.
Got a pretty good run. He's there. Right beside him. Last lap of the season. Teammates Mark Martin and Greg Biffle fighting for the lead while Tony Stewart tries to hang on to his position to clinch the championship.
Oh, this is going to be good off of 2.
This has been Biffle's sweet spot off the second corner.
Mark's there.
He's there.
And I think Mark's been better in 4.
Looks that way.
See if he can pull it off. Boy, Biffle drove in deep.
Will it stick?
Oh, he's sliding up the track.
Out of 4, they come to the line.
Wow.
Greg Biffle wins the race. Watching for Tony Stewart.
Hey, do we get second?
Biffle got a good run off 4 that time.
Yeah, he did.
Biffle stepped it way out that time.
Schrader tried to get out of the way, but it hurt Jeff the most. I think he's going to be all right this time. He's got a good run off at 2.
Gordon gets off 2 a little better, but Biffle gets off 4.
Michael doesn't hold him up. It's Biffle to the finish line. And Waltrip drops way low on the racetrack. They're 2x2 double wide up front.
It's a good thing that this is the last lap. That's all I can say.
Boy, Jeff Gordon drove it into turn 3 and 4 that time.
Here it comes. Good job, Biff.
Biffle wins the Dodge Charger 500 by 2 cars.
Looking for his first ever Nextel Cup Series win. Last lap of the season. Jimmy Johnson in the 48 car, closing in on the championship. Biffle looking for the win. Truex trying to play spoiler up front.
Don't think Truex is going to have enough. Biffle got a really great restart. Too many car lengths.
Biffle going for 3 in a row. Through 3 and 4 for the final time. Coming to the finish line. Greg Biffle goes 3 in a row at Homestead. And Jimmy Johnson is the 2000.
The black asphalt on the racetrack would hide anything if there was debris out there. Everything looks very dark looking from a driver's perspective. So congratulations to Greg Biffle, huh?
Looks like the White Flag Duck's going to get a checker here.
Greg Biffle, 37-year-old driver, had gone 28 races. His last win was at Homestead at the end of finale of 2006.
All right, buddy, right there. Check your flag.
And Biffle takes the win at Kansas Speedway in what was an unbelievably long day, but he doesn't care. Right now, he is away,
and Greg Biffle says, then hold on.
We asked at the beginning of the day who would step up. A year ago, it was Clint Boyer who got his very first career victory here. Well, Biffle has won before, but he has not won in over a year. What a good time for this Roush Fenway team and Greg Biffle to get hot. Biffle to pick up his very first win of 2008 and his first win ever in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Race number 1 in the Chase's history, and Greg Biffle wins it.
Wow. That was quite a pass. Looked like he was going to drive away, but wore his tires out at that time as he see him get the white flag here. But Greg Biffle learned from that and kind of took it easy.
We said when the day began, 43 drivers had visions of victory. 12 of them are thinking championship, and right now Greg Biffle will go back-to-back for wins in the 2008 Chase for the NASCAR Sprint Cup. Biffle beats the monster and wins at Dover, Delaware.
Wow, how impressive is that?
White flag one more time, nice and smooth.
Hey, do any of you guys remember how Greg Biffle was so upset with the way his car was handling early in the race?
Oh, yeah.
Hollered on the radio. Him and Greg Earl were not really agreeing on it. And look at him now. Got to hand it to both of them. They've done a great job today. Oh, hang on to her, Greg.
It's been 65 races back at Dover. You saw right there of 08 that Greg Biffle has been to victory lane.
1.5 seconds back. Nice and smooth, man.
4 seconds back by our clock right here. Just one more time around turn number 3.
Close for Jack, guys.
You heard it.
Yeah, I hope Jack's watching.
Jack's got to be watching, and this is the best medicine he could have had, guys. Greg Biffle is going to bring it home and give Jack Roush his 4th win here at Pocono as he crosses the line and wins for the first time in 65 races.
Here it comes.
White flag right here, buddy. One more time. Hit your mark.
It is Ford, followed by 4 Chevrolets, then 3 more Fords, and 2 more Chevrolets in the top 10. They have dominated between those 2 marks. For Biffle, he is looking for his 16th Cup win in his 287th start. He is one of those guys that has won at Kansas before, and it looks like he's going to do it again as he comes out of turn number 4. The winner of Chase race number 3, Greg Biffle, his 7th Chase win.
No need to push. Just ride. White flag. 1 to go. It's a race.
White flag right there. White flag.
Final lap. 49 races since Greg Biffle's last win. It came in Kansas in the fall of 2010.
I think Marcus Ambrose out of gas down the back.
Oh. Down low, not at speed, is Ambrose, but he's going to make it around. And here comes Biffle to become the 6th different winner of 2012. Greg Biffle wins the Samsung Mobile 500.
Last lap at Michigan. Biffle in the 16, Keselowski in the 2 for the win. Half a lap to go. Will he get a shot? Keselowski trying to wheel it. It's not sticking. Greg Biffle entered the race 2nd in the championship. He leaves with the point lead. Biffle wins at Michigan.
The door for a Ford. Greg Biffle gets the white flag. 1 more lap to his first win of the year. Think about Jimmy Johnson led laps, had a dominant car. The same for Casey Kane. In fact, both he and Dale Earnhardt Jr. had issues while leading. The cat in the hat feeling good. 12 times he has won here at Michigan.
You know that was a big relief when he heard that over the radio. It's like, okay, I can breathe now. I got 3 laps. I can breathe.
A runner-up last week at Pocono. No doubt. Greg Biffle's team going in the right direction. How about his 4th win at Michigan? It comes today. Congratulations to the 16.
Right, man. That was awesome. That was awesome. Way to go, guys. Way to go. Way to stay with it.
To go. One more time around. Larson tags the wall when he comes out of 14. In front, A.J. Allmendinger trying to grab another win. He'll be his first at Indianapolis. Blaney running second.
Here they come for the final time into turn number 1. Does A.J. Allmendinger have enough to get it back to the start-finish line and win at the Brickyard? He'll lead Ryan Blaney by 2 car lengths, by 3 car lengths. As further back they begin to stack up. They clear turns 3 and 4 as right now A.J. Allmendinger will take it through turns 5 and 6 for the final time this afternoon in Indianapolis.
A.J.'s well clear of second place Ryan Blaney. The battle really is for 3rd and 4th. Blaney cleared now of Larson down here in 7. No lockups on the 16 car. He gets into 7 clean. Heads into turn 8. Going back and forth. He's worked all day to put himself in this position. Leaving turn 10 with about a 6 car length lead over Ryan Blaney. Blaney under attack.
A.J. Allmendinger, driver from Colleague Racing going full-time Cup racing next year. They have no wins in the Xfinity in the Cup Series. A.J. Allmendinger with just a few more corners to get them their first win.
A.J. Allmendinger could come here and pull off the most amazing win of his career at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Another chapter written into the Indy history books. A.J. Allmendinger will cross the yard of bricks, the winner of the first ever road course race for the Cup Series.
Let's go! Hey, baby, we don't do it the easy way.